Jump to content. Main menu. Main menu. Move to sidebar hide. Navigation. Main page. Contents. Current events. Random article. About Wikipedia. Contact us. Contribute. Help. Learn to edit. Community portal. Recent changes. Upload file. Search. Search. Appearance. Donate. Create account. Login. Personal tools. Donate. Create account. Login. Pages for logged out editors. Learn more. Contributions. Talk. Contents. Move to sidebar hide. Top 1 highlights. 2 scriptural references. Toggle scriptural references subsection. 2.1 Taittiriya Upanishad. 2.2 Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. 3 works. Toggle works subsection. 3.1 Sukla Yajurveda. 3.2 Yajnavalkya Smriti. 3.3 Yoga Yajnavalkya. 4 ideas. Toggle ideas subsection. 4.1 on karma and rebirth. 4.2 on spiritual liberation. 4.3 on the light of man. 4.4 on the self. 4.5 on dreams. 4.6 on love and soul. 4.7 on Dharma. 5 see also. 6 references. Toggle references subsection. 6.1 Bibliography. 7 external links. Toggle the table of contents. Yajnavalkya. 22 languages. Deutsch. Espanol. Francais. Portuguese. Rom. Slovenina. Suomi. Svenska. Edit links. Article. Talk. English. Read. Edit. View history. Tools. Tools. Move to sidebar hide. Actions. Read. Edit. View history. General. What links here? Related changes. Upload file. Special pages. Permanent link. Page information. Cite this page. Get shortened URL. Download QR code. Expand all. Edit interlineage links. Print /export. Download as PDF. Printable version. In other projects. Wikimedia Commons. Wikicode. Wikidata item. Appearance. Move to sidebar hide. Text. Small. Standard. Large. This page always uses small font size. Width. Standard. Wide. The content is as wide as possible for your browser window. Color, beta. Automatic. Light. Dark. This page is always in light mode. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. 8th century BC Indian sage and philosopher. Brahmistha. Yajnavalkya. Yajnavalkya teaches Brahma Vidya to King Janaka. Personal. Born. 5th day during the waxing phase of moon in Falgun Hindu month. Vidha Kingdom. Religion. Hinduism. Hometown. Jagban, Madhubani District, Bihar. Spouse. Maitreyi, Katyayani. Region. Mithila region. Notable idea, S. Neti Neti. Organization. Philosophy. Advaita. Religious career. Show. Disciples. Janaka. Show. Influenced by. Aruni. Show. Influenced. Virtually all Indian philosophy. Honours. Rishi. See also, Yajnavalkya Ashram. Part of a series on Hinduism. Hindus. Mythology. Show. Origins. Historical. History. Indus Valley Civilization. Vedic Hinduism. Dravidian folk religion. Rama. Tribal religions in India. Traditional. Itihasa Purana. Epic Puranic royal genealogies. Epic Puranic chronology. Show. Sampradaya, traditions. Major Sampradaya, traditions. Vaishnavism. Pancharatra. Shaivism. Kapalika. Pashupata. Pratyabhijna. Shaktism. Smartism. Other Sampradaya, traditions. Show. Deities. Absolute reality / unifying force. Brahman. Trimurti. Brahma. Vishnu. Shiva. Tridevi. Saraswati. Lakshmi. Parvati. Other major devas / devis. Vedic deities. Tridarsha. Adityas. Rudras. Vajas. Ashvins. Mahadevi. Other Vedic deities. Post-Vedic. Avatar. Dashavatara. Durga. Navadurga. Mahavidya. Kartikya. Ganesha. Hanuman. Radha. Shakti. Sita. Devatas. Vishvakarma. Kubra. Show. Concepts. Worldview. Cosmology. Mythology. Ontology. Tattvas. Subtle elements. Panchakarana. Gross elements. Gwas. Purusha. Prakrti. Supreme reality. Brahman. Naguna. Saguna. Om. Saksidnanda. God. Ishvara. Devas / Devi. Devatas. God in Hinduism. God and gender. Pure Artha, meaning of life. Dharma. Artha. Karma. Moksha. Rama, stages of life. Brahmacharya. Gastha. Vanaprastha. Sannyasa. 3 paths to liberation. Bhakti Yoga. Jnana Yoga. Karma Yoga. Liberation. Moksha-related topics. Parentman. Maya. Karma. Sasra. Mind. Tman, self. Antman, non-self. Skmara, subtle body. Antakara, mental organs. Prajna, wisdom. Nanda, happiness. Vivka, discernment. Vairagya, dispassion. Sama, equanimity. Dhamma, temperance. Aparati, self-settledness. Titiksha, forbearance. Shraddha, faith. Samadhana, concentration. Arishadvargas, 6 enemies. Ahamkara, attachment. Ethics. Niti Sastra. Yamas. Niyama. Ahimsa. Akaurya. Aparigraha. Brahmacharya. Satya. Dhamma. De. Akrodha. Arjavat. Santosha. Tapas. Svdhya. Shoka. Mitahara. Gno. Sources of Dharma. Epistemology. Pratyaka, perception. Anuma, inference. Upama, comparison, analogy. Arthpati, postulation, presumption. Anupalabdi, non-perception, negation. Sabda, word, testimony. Show. Practices. Worship, sacrifice, and charity. Puja. A with macron rt. Prathana. Srauta. Temple. Murti. Bhakti. Japa. Bhajana. Katana. Yajna. Homa. Tarpana. Vrata. Prayasita. Tirtha. Yatra. Tirthadana. Matha. Nritanritya. Gno. Sev. Yoga. Meditation. Tapas. Dhyana. Samna. Nidhyasana. Yoga. Sadhu. Yogi. Yojini. Asana. Zdhan. Hatha Yoga. Jnana Yoga. Bhakti Yoga. Karma Yoga. Ajar Yoga. Kundalini Yoga. Arts. Bharatanayu Yam. Kathak. Kathe Kalai. Kuchai Pudi. Manipuri. Mohini Atom. Odisai. Satraya. Bhagavata Mela. Yakshagana. Dandiya Ras. Carnatic music. Panda Flila. Kalarai Payatu. Silambam. Adimuri. Rites of passage. Garbadhana. Pumsavana. Pumsavana Samantonayana. Samantanayana. Jate Karma. Nmakara. Nishkramana. Anaprashana. Chudakarana. Karnavidha. Vidirabha. Upanayana. Keshanta. Ritashadi. Samavatnam. Vivaha. Antisti. Festivals. Diwali. Holi. Mahashivaratri. Navaratri. Durga Puja. Ramlila. Vijayadashami Dasra. Raksha Bandhan. Ganesh Chaturthi. Vasant Panchami. Ramanavami. Janmashtami. Anam. Maka Sankranti. Kumbh Pongal. Ugadi. Vaisakhi. Bihu. Puthandu. Vishu. Ratha Yatra. Show. Philosophical schools. Siksastika schools. Samkhya. Yoga. Nyaya. Vaisheshika. MMA with Macron SA with Macron. Vedanta. Advaita. Dvaita. Vishishtadvaita. Akintyabhida. Shuddhadvaita. Svabhavikabhidabhida. Akshar Purushottam Darshan. Other schools. Dvika. Buddhism. Jainism. Sharvaka. Show. Gurus, Rishi, philosophers. Ancient. Saptashi. Vashistha. Kashyapa. Atri. Jamadagni. Gautama. Vishvamitra. Bharadwaja. Agastya. Angiras. Aruni. Ashtavakra. Jaimini. Canada. Kapila. Patanjali. Pini. Prashastapada. Rakva. Satyakumar Jabala. Valmiki. Vyasa. Yajnavalkya. Medieval. Abhinavagupta. Adi Shankara. Arka Mahadevi. Alamar Prabhu. Alvaz. Baisava, Shaitanya, Ramdas Kathia Baba, Chakradhara, Kagadava, Dadu Dale, Enoth, Ganjesha Upadhyaya, Gaudapada, Gorakshanatha, Haridasa Thaka, Harivansh, Jagannatha Dasa, Jayanta Bhotta, Jayatata, Jiva Goswami, Jnava, Kabir, Kanekar Dasa, Kamralabu, Madhusdana, Madhva, Matsai Endranatha, Maurya Gosavi, Mukundaja, Namadava, Narahari Tirtha, Narasama Saraswati, Nayanas, Nimbaka Sharia, Srinivasa Sharia, Prabhkara, Purandra Dasa, Raghavendra Swami, Raghunatha Siromani, Raghutamar Tirtha, Ram Sharan, Ramananda, Ramanuja, Ramprasad Sen, Ravidas, Rupa Goswami, Samath Ramdas, Sankadev, Satyanatha Tirtha, Siddhishwar, Sripada Srivalabha, Sripada Raja, Surdus, Swaminarayan, Yamasastri, Tukaram, Tulsidas, Tyagaraja, Vgaspati Misra, Vadaraja Tirtha, Vallabha, Valuva, Vedanta Desika, Vidyaranya, Vyasaraja, Modern, Aurobindo, Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati, Bhaktivinodarthaka, Chandrasekharendra Saraswati, Chinmayananda, Dayananda Saraswati, Jagai Vasudev, Krishnananda Saraswati, Mahavatar Babaji, Mahesh Yogi, Narayana Guru, Nigamananda, Nisargadatta Maharaj, Prabhupada, Radhakrishnan, Adiranade, Ramakrishna, Ramatirtha, Ramana Maharshi, Ravi Shankar, Ramdas, Samath, Sathya Sai Baba, Shirdi Sai Baba, Shadanand, Satyadoyana Tirtha, Siddharameshwar Maharaj, Sivananda, Trailanga, U.G. Krishnamurti, Upasni Maharaj, Vethathayari Maharishi, Vivekananda, Yogananda. Show. Texts. Sources and classification of scripture. Sruti, Smrti, Kro, Matye. Scriptures. Timeline of Hindu texts. Vedas. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. Divisions. Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka, Upanishads, Rigveda, Aitarya, Kaushitaki, Yajurveda, Brihadaranyaka, Isha, Taittiriya, Katha, Shvetashvatara, Maitri, Samaveda, Chandogya, Kena, Atharvaveda, Mundaka, Mandukya, Prashna, Vedangas, Shiksha, Shandas, Vikara, Nirukta, Kalpa, Jyotisha. Other scriptures. Bhagavad Gita, Agamas, Hinduism, Itihasas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, Vishnu Purana, Bhagavata Purana, Devi Bhagavata Purana, Naradiya Purana, Vmana Purana, Matsya Purana, Garuda Purana, Brahma Purana, Brahmanda Purana, Brahma Vaivata Purana, Bhavishya Purana, Padma Purana, Agni Purana, Shiva Purana, Linga Purana, Karma Purana, Skanda Purana, Varaha Purana, Markandya Purana, Upavdas, Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, Gandharvaveda, Sthapatyavada, Shastras, Sutras, and Samhitas, Dharma Shastra, Artha Sastra, Shulpa Shastras, Kama Sutra, Brahma Sutras, Samkhya Sutras, Mimamsa Sutras, Nyastras, Vyakastra, Yoga Sutras, Pramana Sutras, Sharaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita, Natya Shastra, Pangshatantra, Nalayira Divya Prabandham, Tirumurai, Ramkarat Manas, Yoga Vasistha, Swara Yoga, Pangshadasi, Stotras, Stutis and Bhashya, Kanekadhara Stotra, Shiva Stuti, Vaya Stuti, Tamil Literature, Tirumurai, Nalayira Divya Prabandham, Tirumuru Kapari, Tirupukal, Kural, Kambaramayanam /Ramavataram. 5 great epics, 18 greater texts, 18 lesser texts, Athachudi, Ayarayanai Kaporal, Abhirami Antati, Thiruvilayadal Puranam, Vinayaga Agaval. Other texts show Hindu culture and society, society, Varna, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Dalit, Jati, Gatra, Hindu art, Hindu art, Hindu iconography, Shulpa Shastras, Rosa, aesthetics, Indian aesthetics, Yantra, Hindu architecture, Hindu architecture, Hindu temple architecture, Vastu Shastra, Talamana, Hindu music, Hindu music, Shruti, music, Svara, Alankara, Tala, music, Raga, Rosa, aesthetics, Sanjita, Vaidya, Natya Shastra, food and diet customs, Ahimsa, diet in Hinduism, Sattvic diet, Mitahara, Joka, Vrata, time-keeping practices, Hindu units of time, Hindu calendar, Panchangam, Vikram Samvat, Shaka era, Hindu pilgrimage, pilgrimage sites, other society-related topics, discrimination, persecution, nationalism, Hindutva, organizations, reform movements, show other topics, Hinduism by country, Greater India, Balinese Hinduism, Caribbean Shaktism, template Hindu scriptures and texts, Hinduism and other religions, Hinduism and Jainism / and Buddhism / and Sikhism / and Judaism / and Christianity / and Islam. Other related links, templates, Hindu scriptures and texts, Hindu philosophy, Sampradayas, traditions, Shaivism, Vaishnavism, Shaktism, glossary, outline, Hinduism portal, v. t. e. Yajnavalkya or Yajnavalkya, Sanskrit, IAST Yajnavalkya, is a Hindu Vedic sage featuring in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, c. 700 BCE, and Taittiriya Upanishad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yajnavalkya proposes and debates metaphysical questions about the nature of existence, consciousness and impermanence, and expounds the epistemic doctrine of neti neti, not this, to discover the universal self Atman. 5. Texts attributed to him include the Yajnavalkya Smriti, Yoga Yajnavalkya and some texts of the Vedanta school. 6. 7. He is also mentioned in the Mahabharata as well as various Puranas, Brahmanas and Aranyakas. 6, 8, 9. Highlights. Edit. Style notes that though the name Yajnavalkya is derived from yajna, which connotes ritual, Yajnavalkya is referred to as a thinker, not a ritualist. 1. According to tradition, Yajnavalkya was a pupil of Vaisampayana and the compiler of the Shukla Yajurveda Samhita. 10. Yajnavalkya was the pupil of Uddalaka Rue, whom he defeated in debate. 11. Within both the Shukla Yajurveda and the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, he is depicted as being blunt, provocative and sarcastic. 12. In the first verse of the Yajnavalkya Smriti, Yajnavalkya is described as the Yogeshvara, meaning the king of yogis. 13. Yajnavalkya plays a central position in a debate known as Bahudakshina Yajna hosted by King Janaka in Mithila, Vidha, which is in the east of India, where Yajnavalkya defeats philosophers from all around the country. 14. The debate ended with Gargi, a female scholar and one of the 9 gems of King Janaka's court, clearly asserting Yajnavalkya as the most superior Brahmin of them all. 15, 16. In the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, a set of dialogues portrays Yajnavalkya as having 2 wives, Maitreyi and Katyayani. 17. Maitreyi, as opposed to Katyayani, was more intrigued to gain spiritual knowledge. 16. Maitreyi was known as a Brahmavadini, a discusser of Brahman. 18. Katyayani is merely described as Striprajna, which translates to woman-like knowledge. This can be interpreted as one who is well versed in traditionally females' roles. 18. While Yajnavalkya and Katyayani lived in contented domesticity, Maitreyi studied metaphysics and engaged in theological dialogues with her husband in addition to making self-inquiries of introspection. 17, 19. In contrast to the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, the epic Mahabharata states Maitreyi is a young beauty who is an Advaita scholar but never marries. 20. The figure of Yajnavalkya is considered by Skarfstein as one of the earliest philosophers in recorded history. 3. Yajnavalkya is credited by Witzel for coining the term Advaita, non-duality of Atman and Brahman. 21. The ideas attributed to him for renunciation of worldly attachments have been important to Hindu sannyasa traditions. 9. Later in his life, Yajnavalkya left both his wives to live as a renunciant. 14. Scriptural references. Edit. Yajnavalkya is associated with several major ancient texts in Sanskrit, namely the Shukla Yajurveda, the Shatapatha Brahmana, the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, the Taittiriya Upanishad, the Dharmasastra named Yajnavalkya Smriti, Vrida Yajnavalkya, and Brihad Yajnavalkya. 6. He is also mentioned in the Mahabharata, Puranas, 22, 8, as well as in ancient Jainism texts such as the Isabhasyayam. 23. In the Jainism text Isabhasyayam, the sage Yajnavalkya is also known as Janavaka. 24. Taittiriya Upanishad. Edit. Yajnavalkya is referenced within the Taittiriya Upanishad. 25. Once, the Guru Vaisampayana got angry with Yajnavalkya, who was one of his leading disciples. 25. He demanded that Yajnavalkya give back all of his knowledge he had learned from him. With such instructions, Yajnavalkya vomited all of the knowledge. 25. The Guru then instructed his other disciples to take the form of partridges, i.e., Tatiriya birds, and consume what was regurgitated. 25. This story is why the Upanishad was named the Tatiriya Upanishad. 25. The story is meant to show Yajnavalkya's genius. 25. Yajnavalkya was also said to have taken the Guru's knowledge and to have added his own insight. 25. Seeing such knowledge, the Guru was pleased and instructed his other disciples to learn from Yajnavalkya. 25. A student is encouraged to be active for a thirst of knowledge like Tatiriya birds through this metaphor. 25. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Edit. The Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is dated at c. 700 BCE. 4. 26. The Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is known for highlighting Yajnavalkya's magnetic personality, focusing on his self-confidence. 16. Yajnavalkya plays a central position within the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which is a part of the Sukla Yajurveda. 14. The scripture details one of the most famous debates in Hindu texts in the presence of King Janaka in Mithila, Vidha, which is in the east of India, where Yajnavalkya defeats philosophers from all around the country. 27. 14. In the first story of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, King Janaka hosts a sacrifice known as Bahudakshina Yajna, where he is willing to donate 1,000 cows with gold horns to the best Brahmin called as Brahmistha. 16. Yajnavalkya immediately orders his disciple Samasrava to take the cows to his home. This causes an uproar in the palace amongst the other sages, led by Asvala, who wondered why Yajnavalkya proclaimed himself as the greatest. 16. Yajnavalkya responds saying that he does not claim himself to be the greatest Brahmistha and whoever the greatest Brahmistha is should indeed be honored. Yajnavalkya says he merely just wanted the cows. 16. This leads to a philosophical debate amongst the sages, in which Yajnavalkya defeats each opponent who faces him by rightly answering their questions. 16. Some of the key participants of the debate include Asvala, Ardalaka Aruni, Pujayu, Sakalya, Artabiga, Ashasta, Kahola and others, many who are well known within other Hindu literature. 16. Gargi later appears in two sections of the debate in sections 3.6 and 3.8 of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Gargi was a female scholar and she was one of the 9 gems of King Janaka's court. 18. In 3.6, Gargi successively asks about what is the support or cause of different elements in the world, setting up a hierarchical ordering of the world. 18. Gargi finally asks about the support of Brahman. Yajnavalkya responds, "Do not, O Gargi, question too much, lest your head should fall off. You are questioning too much about a deity whom we should not ask too much." 15. Yajnavalkya threatens Gargi not to ask what is beyond Brahman. 18. Gargi becomes silent. Yajnavalkya intended to explain that one cannot question who is the support of that which is the support of everything. 18. Yajnavalkya's threat is not produced out coercion to halt the asking of complex questions, but to end a discussion that had become finite, which Gargi had not realized yet. 18. In 3.8, Gargi asks a final series of questions to Yajnavalkya proclaiming that if he can answer these questions, no other Brahmin could beat him in this debate. 18. This time, it is seen that Gargi's rhetoric has shifted, rather than asking questions impetuously or overeagerly like that in 3.6, Gargi's questioning becomes more pointed and focused at reaching the pinnacle of the debate through a final test. 18. She first asks, that which is above the sky, that which is below earth, that which is between the sky and earth, and that which people call the past, present, and future, what is the support of this all? 18. Yajnavalkya responds by saying that the support of this is space. 18. Gargi then asks what is the support of space. Yajnavalkya responds by discussing the metaphysical element known as Aksha, Brihadaryanka Upanishad 3.8.8-9, or that which is imperishable. 18:28, Yajnavalkya says, this imperishable, Gargi, is the seer but isn't seen, is the hearer, but isn't heard, is the thinker, but isn't thought of, is the perceiver, but isn't perceived. Other than this, there is no seer. Other than this, there is no hearer. Other than this, there is no thinker. Other than this, there is no perceiver. 18. Gargi's scholarship is depicted through the fact that she is the first person in the entire debate to discuss the concept of Brahman. 18. The debate ends when Gargi, a female scholar, clearly asserts Yajnavalkya as the most superior of them all. 16. In the fourth chapter of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Yajnavalkya decides to renounce and leave his family. 18. At that time, Yajnavalkya's wife, Maitreyi, inquires about the concept of the soul to Yajnavalkya. 18. Maitreyi was also very wise and scholarly. 29. She had once asked Yajnavalkya if she would become immortal with all the wealth in the world, in which Yajnavalkya responded with a denial. She then preaches, what should I do with that by which I do not become immortal? 29. The Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is one of the first texts to depict women in religious debate. 18. Both Gargi and Maitreyi discuss the deepest spiritual topics of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, namely about Brahman and the Atman, showing their knowledge and curiosity. 18. Works. Edit. Sukla Yajurveda. Edit. Yajnavalkya was the seer of who received the Shukla Yajurveda from the divine. 14. Thus, he is known as the founder of the Sukla Yajurveda tradition. 14. Yajnavalkya himself mentions, anyone who desires to master yoga should know the Aranyaka that I received from the sun as well as the yoga treatise that I proclaimed. Yajnavalkya Smriti 3.110. 14. Yajnavalkya Smriti. Edit. The Yajnavalkya Smriti provides instructions to people of all walks of life, including Brahmins. 30. It is written as a discourse from Yajnavalkya to his sagely disciples about the laws or dharmas of society. 14. The scripture is broken into 3 sections discussing 1. Akara, i.e., behavior, 2. Vivahara, i.e., legal procedure, and 3. Prayasita, i.e., atonement. 31. In the second section, Yajnavalkya breaks down the entire court process into 4 steps: plaint, plea, evidence and verdict. 14. In the third section, Yajnavalkya claims that through Prayasita, the soul and the world are pleased. Yajnavalkya Smriti 3.20. 25. The Yajnavalkya Smriti is often comparable to a priorly written Dharma Sastra, the Manu Smriti. 32. Both the Manu Smriti and Yajnavalkya Smriti are considered the ultimate sources of Hindu law, however, Yajnavalkya Smriti was considered more authoritative than that of Manu's. 30. Although both works are similar, Yajnavalkya places less emphasis on rigidity and more focus on practicality. 10. Yajnavalkya Smriti is also more precise and organized than that of Manu's. The British also considered the Yajnavalkya Smriti the basis of what they called the Hindu law. 14. The Yajnavalkya Smriti became even more well known through a commentary written on it by Vijnaneshvara called the Mitakshara in the mid-12th century. 14. Yoga Yajnavalkya. Edit. The Yoga Yajnavalkya is a commentary by Yajnavalkya on the knowledge of yoga. 10. The actual author of Yoga Yajnavalkya text was probably someone who lived many centuries after the Vedic sage Yajnavalkya. 33. Ian Witcher, a professor of religion at the University of Manitoba, states that the author of Yoga Yajnavalkya may be an ancient Yajnavalkya, but this Yajnavalkya is not to be confused with the Vedic-era Yajnavalkya who is revered in Hinduism for Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. 34. According to Vishwanath Narayan Mandlik, these references to Yajnavalkya in other texts, in addition to the eponymous Yoga Yajnavalkya, may be two different sages with the same name. 8. Ideas. Edit. On Karma and Rebirth. Edit. One of the early expositions of karma and rebirth theories appears in the discussions of Yajnavalkya. 35. Now as a man is like this or like that. According as he acts and according as he behaves, so will he be. A man of good acts will become good, a man of bad acts, bad. He becomes pure by pure deeds, bad by bad deeds. And here they say that a person consists of desires. And as is his desire, so is his will. And as is his will, so is his deed. And whatever deed he does, that he will reap. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.4.5-6, 36. Max Muller and Paul Dayson, in their respective translations, describe the Upanishad's view of soul, self and free, liberated state of existence as, self, is imperishable, for he cannot perish, he is unattached, for he does not attach himself, unfettered, he does not suffer, he does not fail. He is beyond good and evil, and neither what he has done, nor what he has omitted to do, affects him. He therefore who knows it, reached self-realization, becomes quiet, subdued, satisfied, patient, and collected. He sees self in self, sees all as self. Evil does not overcome him, he overcomes all evil. Evil does not burn him, he burns all evil. Free from evil, free from spots, free from doubt, he became Atman Brahmana. This is the Brahma world, O king, thus spoke Yajnavalkya. 37, 38. On spiritual liberation. Edit. The section 4.3 of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is attributed to Yajnavalkya. It has a dialogue between Janaka and Yajnavalkya exploring the nature of the Atman in different states of consciousness and existence, including wakefulness, dream, deep sleep, death, migration, and final liberation. It discusses the premises of moksha, liberation, freedom, and provides some of its most studied hymns. Paul Dayson calls it, unique in its richness and warmth of presentation, with profoundness that retains its full worth in modern times. 39. On the Light of Man. Edit. When asked by King Janaka what is the light of man, he replies, the sun, O king, for, having the sun alone for his light, man sits, moves about, does his work, and returns. Then the king asks, when the sun sets, what is the light of man? He replies, the moon indeed is his light, for, having the moon alone for his light, man sits, moves about, does his work, and returns. Then the king asks, when the sun has set, O Yajnavalkya, and the moon has set, what is the light of man? He replies, fire indeed is his light, for, having fire alone for his light, man sits, moves about, does his work, and returns. Then the king asks, when the sun has set, O Yajnavalkya, and the moon has set, and the fire is gone out, what is then the light of man? He replies, sound indeed is his light, for, having sound alone for his light, man sits, moves about, does his work, and returns. Therefore, O king, when one cannot see even one's own hand, yet when a sound is raised, one goes towards it. Then the king asks, when the sun has set, O Yajnavalkya, and the moon has set, and the fire is gone out, and the sound hushed, what is then the light of man? He replies, the self indeed is his light, for, having the self alone as his light, man sits, moves about, does his work, and returns. 40. On the self. Edit. He describes the self by a series of negations and says it is not, netty, not graspable, not destructible, not attached, not disturbed by anything good or bad done by himself. He then says, he who knows this truth remains controlled, at peace, patient and full of faith, and everyone comes to be his self and he becomes the self of everyone. 41, 42. On dreams. Edit. Yajnavalkya believed that dreams are active projections of the self. To him, this is evidence that dreaming shares the creative nature of reality in itself. 43. On love and soul. Edit. The Maitreyi Yajnavalkya dialogue in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad states that love is driven by love for oneself, Atman, 44, and discusses the nature of Atman and Brahman and their unity, 45, which forms the core of later Advaita philosophy. 46. The dialogue has survived in two manuscript recensions from the Madhyamdina and Kanva Vedic schools. Although they have significant literary differences, they share the same philosophical theme. 47. This dialogue appears in several Hindu texts. The earliest is in chapter 2.4 and modified in chapter 4.5 of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, one of the principal and oldest Upanishads. 48, 49. Adi Shankara, a scholar of the influential Advaita Vedanta school of Hindu philosophy, wrote in his Brihadaranyaka Upanishad Bhashya that the purpose of the Maitreyi Yajnavalkya dialogue in chapter 2.4 of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is to highlight the importance of the knowledge of Atman and Brahman, and to understand their oneness. 50, 51. According to Shankara, the dialogue suggests renunciation is prescribed in the Sruti, Vedic texts of Hinduism, as a means to knowledge of the Brahman and Atman. 52. He adds, that the pursuit of self-knowledge is considered important in the Sruti because the Maitreyi dialogue is repeated in chapter 4.5 as a logical finale to the discussion of Brahman in the Upanishad. 53. Concluding his dialogue on the inner self, or soul, Yajnavalkya tells Maitreyi Sad Smiley 48. One should indeed see, hear, understand and meditate over the self, O Maitreyi. Indeed, he who has seen, heard, reflected and understood the self, by him alone the whole world comes to be known. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 2.4.5b, 54. On Dharma. Edit. In Yajnavalkya Smriti, Yajnavalkya emphasizes the plurality of Dharma, drawing from multiple sources including the Vedas, recollections, righteous conduct, self-satisfaction, and desire rooted in right intention. He introduces the idea that fulfilling desires with the right intention is part of Dharma, a departure from previous texts. Yajnavalkya emphasizes the significance of gift-giving, dana, and yoga in Dharma, considering them central practices. He suggests that those who understand the self hold superior knowledge of Dharma. Yajnavalkya categorizes Dharma into three divisions, covering everyday life, royal conduct, and extraordinary circumstances. He recognizes that not all Dharma originates from Vedic sources, Some are derived from worldly customs or enforced by rulers. 55. See also. Edit. Neti Neti. Ancient Mithila University. Janakar of Vidha. Garjai Vachanavi. Aldaleka Aruni. Ashtavakra. Yajnavalkya Ashram. Duru Akshat Mantra. References. Edit. Jump up to, A.B. Fritz Stahl, 2008. Discovering the Vedas, Origins, Mantras, Rituals, Insights. Penguin Books. p3. ISBN 978-0-14-309986-4, quote, Yajnavalkya, a Vedic sage, taught. Olivelle 1998, pp. 3, 5271. Jump up to, A.B. Ben-Ami Scarfstein, 1998, A Comparative History of World Philosophy, From the Upanishads to Kant, Albany, State University of New York Press, pp. 9-11. Jump up to, A.B. Olivelle 1998, PXXV with footnote 20. Jonathan Gainery, 2007. The Concealed Art of the Soul, Theories of Self and Practices of Truth in Indian Ethics and Epistemology. Oxford University Press. pp. 27-28, 33-35. ISBN 978-0-19-920241-6. Jump up to, A.B.C. I. Fisher, 1984, Yajnavalkya in the Sruti Traditions of the Veda, Acta Orientalia, Volume 45, pages 55-87. Patrick Olivelle, 1993. The Asrama System, The History and Hermeneutics of a Religious Institution. Oxford University Press. pp. 92 with footnote 63, 144, 163. ISBN 978-0-19-534478-3. Jump up to, A.B.C. Vishwanath-Narayan Mandlik, The Vivahara Maker, in original, with an English translation at Google Books, pages LV, Slate Licks. Jump up to, A.B. Patrick Olivelle, 1992. The Samnyasa Upanishads, Hindu Scriptures on Asceticism and Renunciation. Oxford University Press. pp. 92, 141-46. ISBN 978-0-19-536137-7. Jump up to, A.B.C. Devanji, P.C. 1953. But Yoga Yajnavalkya Smriti and Yoga Yajnavalkya. Annals of the Bhandaka Oriental Research Institute. 34, a quarter 129. ISSN 0378-1143. McDonnell, Arthur Anthony, Keith, Arthur Berridale, 1912. Vedic Index of Names and Subjects. Volume 2. John Murray. p. 189. Yajnavalkya 2019, p. 7. Yajnavalkya 2019, p. 13. Jump up to, ABCDEFGHIJK Yajnavalkya 2019. Jump up to, A.B. Jain, Ayushi, December 2018. Comprehending Queer, an Analysis of Gender Identities in Indian Literature. Research Chronicler. 6, 12. Jump up to, ABCDEFGHI Grinch-Paul, Johanan, 1998. The Upanedic Story and the Hidden Vedi, Personality and Possession in the Bhadrakopaniyad. Journal of Indian Philosophy. 26, 5373385. ISSN 0022-1791. Jump up to, A.B. Pekulis 2004, pp. 11-15. Jump up to, ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOPQR Lindquist, Stephen E. 2008. Gender at Janakar's Court, Women in the Bihar Hadreka Upaniad Reconsidered. Journal of Indian Philosophy. 36, 3405426. ISSN 0022-1791. John Muir, Metrical Translations from Sanskrit Writers, p. 251, at Google Books, page 246251. John Muir, Metrical Translations from Sanskrit Writers, p. 251, at Google Books, pp. 251253. Fritz Stahl, 2008. Discovering the Vedas, Origins, Mantras, Rituals, Insights. Penguin Books. p. 365 Note 159. ISBN 978-0-14-309986-4. White 2014, pp. 13, 16. Hajime Nakamura, 1968, Yajnavalkya and Other Upanishadic Thinkers in a Jain Tradition, The Adyar Library Bulletin, Volume 3132, pages 214228. Mahopadhyaya Vinaya Saga. Isabasyam Sutime, Rishibashit Sutra. p. 46. Jump up to, ABCDEFGHIJ Sethu Madhavan, T.N., the 27th of October, 2011. Free translation and brief explanation, PDF. eSamskriti.com. Benami Scarfstein, 1998. A Comparative History of World Philosophy, from the Upanishads to Kant. State University of New York Press. pp. 56-57. ISBN 978-0-7914-3683-7. Vanita, Ruth, 2003. The Self is Not Gendered, Syllabar's Debate with King Janakar. NWSA Journal. 15, 276-93. ISSN 1040-0656. Eastern Book Company, Practical Lawyer. www.ebg-india.com. Retrieved 3 June, 2024. Jump up to, A.B. Banerjee, Sudeep, 2008. Where Knowledge is Free. Social Scientist. 36, 7/8-2936. ISSN 0970-0293. Jump up to, ABL, B. 1932. Jayaswal, K.P. ed. Manu and Yajnavalkya. Journal of Comparative Legislation and International Law. 14, 4291-295. ISSN 1479-5949. Eastern Book Company, Practical Lawyer. www.ebg-india.com. Retrieved 3 June, 2024. Kembaka, Jaya, 1989. Prayasita, Expiation, and Dara, Punishment a Study. Annals of the Bhandaka Oriental Research Institute. 70, 89101. ISSN 0378-1143. Larson and Bhattacharya 2008, pp. 476477. Ian Witcher, 1999, The Integrity of the Yoga Darsana, A Reconsideration of Classical Yoga, State University of New York Press, ISBN 978-0791438152, pages 27, 315-316 with notes. Hock, Hans Henrich, 2002. The Yajnavalkya Cycle in the Badaranyaka Upanishad. Journal of the American Oriental Society. 122, 2. American Oriental Society, 278286. Do 10.2307/3087621. JSTA 3087621. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.4.5-6 Barclay Center for Religion, Peace and World Affairs, Georgetown University, 2012. Paul Dayason, 60 Upanishads of the Veda, Volume 1, Motilal Banarsidas, ISBN 978-8120814684, pages 475 to 507. Max Muller, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.3-4, Oxford University Press, pages 161 to 181 with footnotes. Paul Dayason, 60 Upanishads of the Veda, Volume 1, Motilal Banarsidas, ISBN 978-8120814684, page 482. Muller, F. Max, Friedrich Max, 1879-84. The Upanishads. Princeton Theological Seminary Library. Oxford, The Clarendon Press. pp. 162163. Scarfstein, Ben-Ami, 1 January 1998. A Comparative History of World Philosophy, From the Upanishads to Kant. SUNY Press. p. 64. ISBN 978-0-7914-3683-7. Olivelle 1998, p. 52. Scarfstein, Ben-Ami, 1 January 1998. A Comparative History of World Philosophy, From the Upanishads to Kant. SUNY Press. p. 63. ISBN 978-0-7914-3683-7. Olivelle 1998, p. 28. Heino 1991, pp. 94-95. Brereton 2006, pp. 323345. Brereton 2006, pp. 32345. Jump Up To, A.B. Marvelly 2011, p. 43. Hume 1967, pp. 98-102-14648. Heino 1991, pp. 56-94. Paul Dayason, 2015. The System of the Vedanta, according to Badarayana's Brahma Sutras and Shankara's commentary thereon. KB Classics reprint. pp. 173174. ISBN 978-1-5191-1778-6. Heino 1991, pp. 54-59, 94-95, 145149. Heino 1991, p. 5. Dayason 2010, p. 435. Yajnavalkya 2019, Peaks 8. Bibliography. Edit. Brereton, Joel P. 2006. The Composition of the Maitrey Dialogue in the Bhadreka Upanishad. Journal of the American Oriental Society. 126, 3. JSTA 20064512. Dayason, Paul, 2010. 60 Upanishads of the Veda. Motilal Banarsidas. ISBN 978-81208-1468-4. Heino, Shaun, 1991. Shurisvaras Vartika on Yajnavalkya's Maitreyi Dialogue, 2nd ed. Motilal Banarsidas. ISBN 978-81-208-0729-7. Hume, Robert, 1967. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Translator, Oxford University Press. Larson, Gerald James, Bhattacharya, Ram Shankar, 2008. The Encyclopedia of Indian Philosophies, Yoga, India's Philosophy of Meditation. Motilal Banarsidas. ISBN 978-81-208-3349-4. Marvelly, Paula, 2011. Women of Wisdom. Oxford, Osprey Publishing. ISBN 978-1-78028-367-8. Yoga Yajnavalkya. Translated by Mohan, Ajay. 2nd ed. Svastha Yoga. 2013. ISBN 978-9810716486. Olivelle, Patrick, 1998. Upanishads. Oxford University Press. ISBN 978-0-19-283576-5. Pekilis, Karen, 2004. The Graceful Guru, Hindu Female Gurus in India and the United States. Oxford University Press. ISBN 978-0-19-514537-3. White, David Gordon, 2014. The Yoga Sutra of Patanjali, a Biography. Princeton University Press. ISBN 978-0691143774. Yajnavalkya, 2019. Patrick Olivelle, ed. Yajnavalkya, a Treatise on Dharma. Murty Classical Library of India 20. Translated by Patrick Olivelle. Harvard University Press. pp. 7 xxae. ISBN 978-0-674-27706-9. External links. Edit. Wikikota's quotations related to Yajnavalkya. Works by Yajnavalkya at Project Gutenberg. Works by or about Yajnavalkya at the Internet Archive. Sukla Yajurveda from http://www.shuklayajurveda.org. Yogiswara Yajnavalkya. Show. V. T. E. Rishis. Saptashi. First, Svayambhuva, Manvantara. Marichi. Atri. Angiras. Pilaha. Kratu. Pilastya. Vasishtha. Second, Svarasisha, Manvantara. Urja. Stama. Prana. Datoli. Rishabha. Nishara. Arvarivat. Third, Uttama, Manvantara. Kalkundahai. Kirundi, Dalaya, Sanka, Pravayata, Mita, Samita. 4th, Tapasa, Manvantara, Jyotirdharma, Prithu, Kavya, Chaitra, Agni, Vanaka, Pivara. 5th, Ravata, Manvantara, Hiranoyaroma, Vedasri, Durdabahu, Vedabahu, Sudaman, Parjanya, Mahamuni. 6th, Kakshasha, Manvantara, Sumedas, Virajas, Harvishmat, Uttama, Madhu, Abhinaman, Sarishnu. 7th, Vavasvata, Manvantara, Kashyapa, Atri, Vasishtha, Vishvamitra, Gautama, Jamadagni, Bharadvaja. Other. 4 Kumras, Agastya, Agnivesha, Aruni, Ashtavakra, Astika, Atharvan, Atraya, Orpamanyavat, Orva, Avatsara, Brigu, Brinjai, Brahmashi, Chayavana, Datataya, Dadichi, Devala, Dahatamas, Durvasa, Garga, Gritsamada, Janu, Jamani, Mamansa, Kamhaha, Kambu Swayambhuva, Kannada, Vaisheshika, Kanva, Kapila, Samkhya, Kindama, Kusa, Lomasha, Mandavya, Markandya, Matsyendra, Mrikanda, Nashiketa, Narada, Parashara, Rajashi, Rakva, Renukakarya, Rishayasringa, Sakayanya, Sandipani, Sankriti, Satyakamajabala, Shukra, Shuka, Upamanayu, Vasampayana, Valmiki, Vartantu, Vibandaka, Vyasa, Vedas, Vedanta, Yajnavalkya. Other Hindu sages. Show. V. T. E. Hinduism topics. Glossary. Index. Timeline. Philosophy. Concepts. Brahman. Om. Ishvara. Atman. Maya. Karma. Sasra. Pure earthers. Dharma. Artha. Karma. Moksha. Niti. Ahimsa. Astya. Aparigraha. Brahmacharya. Satya. Gno. Dhamma. Day. Akroda. Schools. Stika, Samkhya. Yoga. Nyaya. Vaisheshika. MMA with Macron, SA with Macron. Vedanta. Dvaita. Advaita. Vishishtadvaita. Nstika, Shavaka. Texts. Classification. Sruti. Smrti. Vedas. Rigveda. Yajurveda. Samaveda. Atharvaveda. Divisions. Samhita. Brahmana. Aranyaka. Upanishads. Aitarya. Kaushitaki. Brihadaranyaka. Isha. Taittiriya. Katha. Maitrayaniya. Shvetashvatara. Chandogya. Kena. Mundaka. Mandukya. Prashna. Upavdas. Ayurveda. Dhanurveda. Natyavda. Sthapatyavda. Vedanga. Shiksha. Shandas, Vikara, Nirukta, Kalpa, Jyotisha, other, Bhagavad Gita, Agamas, Itihasas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, Minor Upanishads, Arthashastra, Nitisara, Dharmastra, Manusmriti, Nradasmriti, Yajnavalkya Sutras, Stotras, Subhashita, Tantras, Yoga Vasistha, Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Sangam literature, Tirumurai, Divya Prabandham, Tirumuru Kapari, Thirupugal, Thirukural, Kambaramayanam, 5 great epics, 18 greater texts, 18 lesser texts, Athachudi, Ayarayanai Kaporal, Abhirami Antati, Thiruvilayadal Puranam, Vinayaga Agaval, Vedathasamgraha, deities, gods, Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Agni, Dattatreya, Ganesha, Hanuman, Indra, Kartikya, Krishna, Rama, Surya, Varuna, Vayu, more, goddesses, Tridevi, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Parvati, Bhumi, Durga, Kali, Mahavidya, Matrika, Radha, Rukmini, Sati, Shakti, Shashti, Sita, more, practices, worship, temple, murti, puja, bhakti, japa, bhajan, naivedhaya, yajna, homa, tapas, dina, tirthatana, sanskaras, garbhadhana, pumsavana, samantonayana, jatakama, namakarana, nishkramana, anaprashana, chudakarana, karnavidha, vidyarama, upanayana, keshanta, ritashudi, samavatnam, vivaha, antishti, varnashrama, varna, brahmin, kshatriya, vaishya, shudra, ashrama, brahmacharya, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyasa, festivals, Diwali, Holi, Shivaratri, Raksha Bandhan, Navaratri, Durga Puja, Ramlila, Vijayadashami, Ganesh Chaturthi, Ramanavami, Janmashtami, Anam, Pongal, Makar Sankranti, New Year, Bihu, Gudi Padwa, Paila Baishak, Pathandu, Vaisakhi, Vishu, Ugadi, Kumbh Haridwar, Nashik, Prag, Ujjain, Ratha Yatra, Tej, Vasant Panchami, others, other, Svdaya, Namast, Bindi, Tilaka, related, Hindus, etymology, list, denominations, law, calendar, anti-Hindu sentiment, criticism, Hindu gurus and sants, Hindu studies, iconography, mythology, nationalism, Hindutva, persecution, pilgrimage sites, India, Relations with other religions. Baha'i, Buddhism, Islam, Jainism, Judaism, Sikhism, Theosophy. Glossary. Hinduism by country. Hindu temples. List. Architecture. Outline. Category. Portal. Wiki project. Show. V. T. E. Indian philosophy. Topics. Atheism. Atomism. Idealism. Logic. Monotheism. Vedic philosophy. Karma. Artha. Moksha. Ancient. Stika. Hindu, Samkhya. Nyaya. Vaisheshika. Yoga. MMA with Macron, SA with Macron. Vedanta. Shaiva. Raisesvara. Pashupata Shaivism. Pinaya. Nstika. Dvika. Ajnana. Sharvaka. Jain. Anekantavada. Siddhvada. Buddhist philosophy and early Buddhist schools. Nyate. Madhyamaka. Yogacara. Sautantika. Svatantrika. Medieval. Vedanta. Asantyabhida. Advaita. Bhidabhida. Dvaita. Nimbaka Sampradaya. Shuddhadvaita. Vishishtadvaita. Navyanaya. Sikh philosophy. Shaiva. Pratyabhijna. Pashupata Shaivism. Shaiva Siddhanta. Modern. Integral yoga. Gandhism. Radical humanism. Progressive utilization theory. Texts. Abhinava Bharati. Arthashastra. Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavata Purana. Brahma Sutra. Buddhist texts. Dharma Shastra. Hindu texts. Jain Agamas. Kama Sutra. Mimamsa Sutras. All 108 texts. Principle. Nyastras. Nyarakas Umanjali. Panchadasi. Samkhya Pravachana Sutra. Sangam texts. Sarve Dasana Sangreha. Shiva Sutras. Taka Sangreha. Tatvasant Mai. Tirakya. Upanishads. Minor. Vayakastra. Vedangas. Vedas. Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Yoga Vasistha. More. Philosophers. Adi Shankara. Abhinavagupta. Kamralabu. Mana Misra. Valuva. Avatsara. Vgaspati Misra. Ardaleka Aruni. Gautama Buddha. Yajnavalkya. Ga with Macron Arjiv Kaknav. Buddhagosa. Patanjali. Canada. Kapila. Brihadratha Ikshvaku. Jaimini. Vyasa. Shanakya. Dharmakirtai. Akshapada Gautama. Nagarjuna. Padmasamva. Vajubandhu. Gaudapada. Ramana Maharshi. Vivekananda. Dayananda Saraswati. Ramanuja. Vedanta Desika. Rakva. Sadananda. Sakayanya. Satyakumar Jabala. Madhvacharya. Mahavira. Guru Nanak. More. Concepts. Abhava. Abhasaveda. Abhida. Adasana. Adrishta. Advaita. Aham. Ahimsa. Aishvarya. Akrodha. Aksra. Anata. Ananta. Anavastha. Anupalabdi. Aporuhe. Arthur. Asidotva. Azatkalpa. Tman. Avictor. Brahma. Brahman. Bhuman. Bhumika. Kachakoi. Shaitanya. Chidabasa. Satabhumi. Gno. Devatas. Dharma. Di. Dravya. Dirty. Ekagrata. Pur. Hit. Idam. Ikshana. Ishvaratva. Javatva. Karma. Karma. Kasaya. Kshetrajna. Lakshana. Matsayanyara. Mithayatva. Mukha. Nidyoyasana. Niyava. Niyama. Padtha. Paramatman. Paramananda. Paramshashakti. Parinamaveda. Pradana. Prajna. Prakti. Pratibimbaveda. Pratyasamutpda. Purua. Ajamala. Ta. Sakshi. Samadhi. Sasra. Satya. Satkariveda. Shabda Brahman. Svo. Sthiti. Nyate. Sutram. Svtantriye. Ikamritayu. Siddhvda. Tijasa. Tajjalan. Tanmatra. Tiga. Uperati. Upek. Asaha. Vivartaveda. Viraj. Yamas. Yoga. More. Show. Authority Control Databases. International. ISNI. Viath. Fast. National. Germany. United States. France. BNF Data. Japan. Netherlands. Norway. Poland. Israel. Belgium. Academics. Sinai. People. DDB. Other. IDREF. Retrieved from https://en.wikipedia.org/w/index.php ? Title =Yajnavalkya &olded =12590676645. Categories: 7th century BC people, 8th century BC people, people from Vidha, Rishis, ancient Indian philosophers, scholars from Bihar, 8th century BC Indian philosophers, 7th century BC Indian philosophers, 7th century BC mathematicians, Maithiel Brahmin, philosophers of love, Upanishadic people, 8th century BC Hindus, 7th century BC Hindus. Hidden categories. CS1, abbreviated year range. Articles with short description. Short description is different from Wikidata. Ingvar from May 2015. Use DMY dates from May 2015. Articles having same image on Wikidata and Wikipedia. Articles containing Sanskrit language text. Articles with Project Gutenberg links. Articles with Internet Archive links. This page was last edited on the 23rd of November, 2024, at 4:58 UTC. Text is available under the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0 license. Additional terms may apply. By using this site, you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Wikipedia registered trademark symbol is a registered trademark of the Wikimedia Foundation, Inc., a non-profit organization. Privacy policy. About Wikipedia. Disclaimers. Contact Wikipedia. Code of conduct. Developers. Statistics. Cookie statement. Mobile view. Edit preview settings.